Comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the air, it's Reed. Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll throw on 3rd down. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their 1st drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Wyoming's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. He wants to throw it again. The quick out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Reed. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete in the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Wyoming, 3.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
On the ground, it's Peoples. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Snags it down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Lets it fly. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, his head is spinning. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Quarterback on the keep. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Peoples. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Using his legs, it's Peoples. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Thurman. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Fights off the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
There he goes. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. It'll be a draw. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Still looking on the move. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Pressure coming. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be third and long. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Lost to throw on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bean. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Wyoming.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise. And in many ways, this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Shakes off the defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. There's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Tate. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Safe completion on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught him 2 and sacked at the 12. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Reed. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Motion from the back. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. On the ground, it's Peoples. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Reed. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Tate. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
Wyoming, 6.
So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Tate. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Buys a little extra time. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The read option right to start this drive. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Powers through. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
He'll do it himself. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point is good. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Running into the open space. Short gain on the play before he slides. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
All right, let's get it. Right. Let's go.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the first down. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Gonna run it. It's Peace. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Peoples. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the right. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. So this defense just shot itself in the foot, and now they'll have to try to stand up again after just handing the offensive first down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Berger. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.